Guanyin, Bodhisattva, Guanyin or Guanyin is the goddess of mercy and compassion in Chinese Buddhism. Sometimes she is depicted with a child in her arms, but more often she appears in the form of a bodhisattva with 1,000 hands and 1,000 eyes. In Chinese Buddhism, this name is worshipped by the Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, speaking mainly in the female face. She saves people from various disasters. The giver of the deity, the patroness of the female half of the house, incarnated in the third daughter of King Miao Zhuan'e. She, according to legend, lives on a mountain or on an island in the East China Sea. It was she who taught people how to grow rice and made it useful by filling each grain with her milk. Bojinja helps those who are threatened by water, demons, fire, or sword. They say that sometimes she stands on a scave, against which huge waves fight, and helps the victims of shipwrecks, a symbol of samsara, the eternal cycle of earthly existence. Because she, incarnated in the earthly princess, went against her father's will, he wanted to kill her. However, Yanlo Wang, the Lord of Death, appeared and led Guanyin to his kingdom. Jiuanin took up to facilitate the participation of the damned and turned hell into heaven. And then Yanlo Duan sent her back to earth. Guanyin, they say, can free prisoners from the eyes, leave snake venom, destroy lightning, and treat almost all diseases. Performing miracles, one of her names, is capable of working miracles. If someone is threatened with a big fire or an evil creature, it is enough to remember Avalokiteshvara, and the flame will go out, like flooded with water. If anyone falls into the terrible oxen, the dwelling of Na government, sea monsters, and aces, let him remember Avalokiteshvara, who is the king of sea dwellers, and he will never sink into the water again. If anyone descends from the top of the Meru with an evil being who wants to be destroyed, it is enough to remember Avalokiteshvara, who is like the sun, and he will hold on in the middle of the sky, without falling. If anyone is surrounded by an enemy squad armed with swords and thinking only about destroying him, it is enough to remember Avalokiteshvara, so that the enemies in an instant turn their thoughts towards goodwill towards him. If anyone is surrounded by fierce and wild animals, terrible, endowed with sharp fangs and claws, let him remember Avalokiteshvara, and these animals immediately scatter in 10 points of space.